Hey everyone, it's Jamie from IndependenceStNola and Seasons and Ritual, and I'm here to talk about this full moon in Cancer that's happening today, January 6th, 2023. It is also the Epiphany. And so here in New Orleans, it's also known as King's Day. So now I've always been told 12th night was the eve of the Epiphany, but so that would have been yesterday, but people here sometimes say the Epiphany and 12th night as one and the same. So happy King's Day, happy Epiphany, happy full moon in Cancer. This is known as the wolf moon, but it's also known as the chaste moon. And it's important to think of it, to me, as the chaste moon because it still is the time to keep cleaning things out and to keep moving things away and seeing what you want to bring with you into this new year. And again, it's that idea of what do you want to nourish through the winter and what needs to just die and decompose. This moon is in Cancer. Cancer rules the home. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's really important at this time to really listen to your intuition. And when it's coming up, and if it's bringing up feelings, sometimes full moons can be emotional. Just take a minute and say, ask yourself, what is it that's making me sad? Or what is the thought that I'm having right now that's annoying the shit out of me? Just take those moments. When you take these moments and you just kind of give yourself a few deep breaths and realize, I'm really fucking annoyed right now. Why? And then kind of go over a quick little list. That opens everything up. Once you start kind of giving energy to these things, it allows them to be seen, and then it allows them to be healed. It allows them to be transmuted. It allows them to move on, and so you can get rid of them, and you don't have to keep bringing them with you throughout this new year of 2023. Full moons are a time of release. Cancer is the home, so of course I always think of ourselves as being our own best home. So just take stock. What is it that you want to bring forward? What is it that you want to release? Maybe make a list. Joy, abundance, gratitude. And when things come up, do they fit into any of those categories? And if the answer is no, then you can ask to transmute this story. You can ask to transmute that idea. You can just tell yourself, I no longer have this idea. That story about me isn't true. I no longer believe in that. And it's important, you guys, that you just keep working at it and you keep working at it, and then you see it leaving. This one and done stuff would be great, but a lot of times it takes more than just one time. Thomas Dog says hello. Hey, buddy. His breath could wake the dead, but we still love him. All right, thanks, Boo. So, sorry. So it's important with this chaste moon to really see it as that, what do I want to leave? What needs to get lean? What needs to go away? What no longer serves me? And also, like Cancer being the home, it's okay to look at your physical home. What really no longer serves you? What are you keeping around that's just weighing you down or that you don't want to take care of anymore? How are people keeping things around you that you have to keep taking care of that you don't want to anymore? Capricorn, we are in Capricorn season. The sun is in Capricorn, and that is the sign of work, and so the opposite sign of Capricorn is Cancer. So it's asking you, how do you want to work in this home? What needs to change? What needs to go? And then also kind of like take a minute to realize why, ask yourself, why do I have this? Why am I keeping up with these things? Whether it's traditions or, like I said, things that thought, ways that you see yourself, where were those implanted or thought of, or were you just modeling some stuff that you were like, this isn't me anymore? Because it's important to realize too, Mercury is still retrograde. It will be retrograde until January 18th. So it's really important to see what you're communicating to yourself and then realize, why am I communicating this to myself? Is this someone else's idea that I then, took and mutated and then put it on myself? And that's really important to think about at this time. Also, Mars is still retrograde. He's going to go direct next week. Eris, the planet, the asteroid or dwarf planet of discord, she's still retrograde. She'll go direct next week. So there's going to be a lot of movement happening next week. So it's a really good time to take this moon and to meditate with it. But really meditate on yourself, meditate on your home, and then meditate on like the home, I guess you could say. And if you're feeling, you know, sad or let down or just kind of lost or like, I don't know, be honest with yourself and say, yes, these are the way I'm feeling like this. And if you can take some moments and kind of be quiet and, you know, try to figure it out. But usually if it comes up, the story is going to come up, and then that's your signal to like, why do I think this story? Or do I need to carry the story with me? Or this story is going to be, you know, left to die, left to freeze, and it'll just transmute and become beautiful mulch for next year. So things are ramping up, even if they don't feel like it right now. The beginning of the year is always a weird time because we are in between those energies of last year. We're in between those energies, like we just had the solstice. You know, that's a shift. The sky has shifted, the light has shifted. Christmas, the holidays, that can be a lot. So you guys just take some time with yourself and give yourself that grace that you may need. And understand if these feelings are coming up and you're feeling very emotional right now, it's okay. It's really okay. Next week, we're all going to lace up our sneakers and kind of hit the floor running because everything's turning direct, except Mercury, who will still be retrograde till the end of the month. So, well, I hope you guys have a beautiful full moon. If you can, take some time and really just go outside and look at it. You know, feel the cold air on your face if you're where it's cold. See how crisp the stars look. See how bright the moon is, and just give thanks, you know, and just be there in that moment. That's real important. That's grounding you back in with that season that we're in, you know. It's just giving a little bit of gratitude, and when you do that, it just resets everything. So happy full moon in Cancer. Happy King's Day. It's now officially Mardi Gras season. Happy Epiphany. The Epiphany is when they're not sure, either the three wise men found Jesus or heard of Jesus's birth or saw the stars. They don't know. But it's this idea of hope and rebirth and something new coming in. So use that energy with this full moon. You know, use that energy that this is here. And in order to keep going forward with that, just shed those things that no longer serve you. All right, till next time, you guys. Have a good full moon.